Hey guys, how is it going? Okay, so it's the greatest back with another video. Alright, I haven't posted in a couple of days because I've been taking care of a few things. Alright, we'll get into that in a bit. So enjoy the video. If you haven't liked if you're a first timer in my video, make sure you check out more content. Alright, check out the other videos in the list. You might have a little something you can relate to or at least enjoy. Alright, so let's get into this one. So this boss doesn't really do much. All right, he just disables healing, and is a John Constantine boss. So every time he does a special at you, and you don't block it, it applies a debuff on you basically, and that's just not cool, man. So we're just gonna take care of him with Beast Boy and call it a day. All right, I don't want to have to deal with this man multiple times. So we'll keep doing this, and then he's gonna be dead. That's basically what it is with Beast Boy gameplay. Also have to watch out for his super move, because I can randomly lose. Oh, I mean, I can't lose Puppet because it's a level 3 Puppet, but it just feels weird just looking at that super move just right there, because you know if anything goes wrong, he's just gonna super move you and you die. All right. So let's build up a little bit of combo, so we can have more damage. Oh, did we just lose Puppet? Yeah, that's not good. And we lost the stacks. Okay. Something is wrong here. Trying to make sure he's blinded, all right? Because I can't disable his special. So I'm trying to make sure he's blinded first. I think I see what's happening here. I didn't do my super move, and I was trying to build up a combo. Oh, man. Whoa. I got a little bit distracted. What was I thinking about? Probably some random stuff, like always. But yeah. All right, so we got the super move out the way. We can build a combo. We don't have a lot of time. It's at 38, and 38 should be enough to kill him. Okay, so easy sailing from here. No more confused gameplay. So what I was thinking about was, it was just a random thought that popped into my head. It's the Injustice timeline, the story behind the Injustice game. All right, so when I first discovered Injustice as a mobile game, you know, there's a movie out. Before all of that, it was just a comics. All right, so I was intrigued. I was interested to seeing the story behind a Superman who turned evil because he couldn't handle the loss of his city and his pregnant wife Lois. Okay, so I told you it was gonna kill him. That's John Constantine down. It would have been a lot easier, you know. It was just me. So over here, we're going to take care of Firestorm with Scorpion and Raiden. All right. First, we summon the clone, and then we do what Raiden does, which is just keep beating the enemy till he just gives up. So yeah, in the timeline, in the story, I was like, okay, let's see what evil Superman is. Not necessarily evil, because he's not evil. He's just raw. Uncut. He's just, you know, that superhero fantasy, that fantasy you come to expect from superheroes, where they magically save the day, you know, without anyone taking damage, nobody dying, everybody goes home happy in La La Land. All that facade was gone. So it was just Superman faced with reality of what he must do to protect, you know. It's harsh, but it's effective. All right. And if you ask me, I don't disagree with his ideas at all. So in the storyline, the Justice League and the heroes were divided into two. The ones that went with his ideology, and then the ones that went with Batman, who was strictly, opposing Superman's ideology. Now, I don't have a problem with any of that. because you can always agree to disagree. But what really makes me angry is how the story writers and the developers of the game, even the movie, how they handle Superman. All right? It's like they make him unnecessarily weak so that the other heroes can be able to kinda close the gap between his immense abilities and strength. And the most annoying way that they do this is through the introduction of something called the kryptonite. Oh, the game is lagging a little bit here. I had to fix that a bit. I live in a warm climate country, so the phone kind of overheats. And if it doesn't regulate the temperature enough, it overheats. Okay, so I took care of that. And right, back into what I was saying. He's gonna be dead in a second. So they introduce this artifact. They do it in the movies too, all right? Not just in the game, in the comics, or not in the cartoons. It's like every time you whip out a kryptonite, Superman is basically a little boy, which is kind of stupid. Like, I went through all the Injustice 2 comics. I saw most of it from this YouTube channel, Comic Historian. The guy passed away last year, God rest his soul. But while he was still alive, he fed me a lot of content about the Injustice 2 and Injustice 1 timeline. His stories were pretty well put out there and amazing. While he was here, he did a good job, all right? So yeah. That's pretty sad, but it is what it is. So after I basically learned more about the Injustice timeline, okay, so we're done with Black Adam, and we're gonna do the percentage hell damage with King. After I was done learning as much as I could, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to find the DC writers and the people behind writing the story for Injustice 1 and 2 and 3, because there's a 3. I wanted to find them and punch all of them in the throat. This is why I wanted to punch them in the throat, because the story doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm sorry I got a little bit of aggravated there, because the more I think about it, the more I remember how ridiculous it is. I mean, it doesn't matter here. We're trying to get the clones summoned, and if I can get at least one special with the clones, that would be great. Okay, that's one clone down. So the story is pretty stupid. Yeah, I know they're trying to even the playing field, all right, and find a way to deal with Superman, but kryptonite, that is so fucking lame. This is why it's lame. They don't handle it the way it should be handled. It is a piece of rock from the planet Krypton, supposedly, right? And it's supposed to not weaken. Listen here. That shit is not supposed to weaken Superman. It was supposed to strip him of his powers. Strip him of his powers. Listen to that again. It's not supposed to weaken him. It's supposed to strip him of his powers. Those things that make him Superman on Earth is supposed to make it difficult for him to be able to attain those powers, if not lose them all. Not weaken him. But it's like every time you whip out a kryptonite, Superman is basically now a baby. Even I can beat him up. Do you see what I mean? Any random Joe who's just walking around can just, yo, I got that kryptonite, man. I can finally, you know what I mean? That's just fucking stupid. On top of that, it's a rock. Okay, we did 1 bill damage, and we're gonna try to clear this with Batman the Drown. All right. I'm sorry I wasn't talking much about the fight, but we're talking about something different today. Okay. We already know how it goes. We try to kill the bosses and they die, and then we claim our garbage can rewards if it's garbage. If it's great, it's great. But this is a pretty interesting topic that I have here. So, it's a piece of a fucking rock from his planet, and it's supposed to strip him of his powers, not make him a baby. But the way the DC universe handles Superman and that stupid rock, it basically makes him weak to the point even a baby can beat him up. Like, why? That doesn't make any sense. Superman has been fighting all his life. He has gained fighting fucking skills. All right? Okay. If his powers is stripped away, he should still be able to kick some ass because he's been fighting all his life. Do you mean to tell me he hasn't been fighting? How is he able to go against Doomsday? It's not just because he was immensely strong. You still need fighting skills, and he must have obtained it through years of fucking fighting. But the way they handle him is once you whip out that rock, he's just, oh man, what am I gonna do now? He has their kryptonite. That's so fucking stupid and lame. It makes Superman movies pretty stupid, for real. Because you see this Man of Steel who's lived on Earth for a long time, who's been Superman for a long time, doing Superman things for a long time. And once you whip out a kryptonite, he can't do anything? That's stupid. And then Batman, on the other hand, is just a regular guy in a bat suit with a couple of gadgets. Yeah, he has martial arts training, but who hasn't? Green Arrow has martial arts training. All right? So Green Arrow is and he has that tech, and he's rich too. So Green Arrow is just basically Batman with bows and arrow. You get what I mean? There is nothing special about Batman to the point where you have to compare him with Superman. He has better fighting skills? Yeah, he does. But I'm talking about experience. Experience will always... Oh, let's take a look at the rewards we got for this before we get back into this debate. Okay, Multiverse Green Arrow. All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Let's move on. I have 6,000 shards of this character. All right. So what is this? This is the main fight of the video. So I might have to postpone the debate for later on. So what I'm trying to say is the way the Injustice story went is so fucked up, man. You know, Superman was just nerfed to the point that he's weak, which he's not. He's not. It doesn't matter. Oh, do you guys realize that he can just laser the fucking kryptonite and just burn it into nothing? Just burn that shit into dust. From a distance, you whip out the rock like, yeah, I got that kryptonite, yo. Look at that. What you gonna do now? And then he just laser your hand with the kryptonite and burn the whole thing up. Anyways, let's move back into the fight. So over here we have my boy Classic Superman. Look at those thighs on Raven, bro. Look at those long legs with that thigh. We got Raven with those thick ass thighs, and then we got Hellboy. And so basically what we're doing here is we're trying to test out how level 3 puppets, how it's gonna work on my max ascended Hellboy. So we have Superman here for the one permanent negative effects that he brings to the table. And then Raven has the level 1 puppets, and we have the level 3 puppets on Hellboy. So Raven gives another negative effect, which is the darkness stacks. And we just have to make sure we keep both the darkness and the puppet stacks active, and then spam special 3 with Hellboy. The reason why I attempted this is because Hellboy's basics are kind of weak. If you've seen my other video where I tested him out, his basics are kind of weak. The only thing he really has going is his special 3. His movements is slow. He doesn't back off quick enough. Combo interrupting with him is good, but not too great because he's not a fast character. The enemy, if you don't have the enemy pinned at the corner, he's just gonna back off into a jump attack. So the only thing he really has going on for him is tag in, do a special 3, off everyone. But yeah, so far he's not doing a decent amount of damage, but we'll see. I wasn't expecting this to be a one-shot anyways, because we have less than passive stats to begin with. And number 2, he's not a character that was built for the solo raids. But it's a fun gameplay, Tag in Raven, reset darkness, reset puppets, puppet special 3. Oh man, we just lost puppets. Can we reactivate? Oh, we missed negative effect. Yeah, I think this fight is over right about here. Can we do another special? Oh, we just lost it. Yeah, now he's just gonna combo interrupt me and just keep doing special. Whatever, bro. You fucking annoying. Damn. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's see how much we did. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any ideas on the